We're very honored and very pleased to invite a very important guest, Mr. Mark Zimmer, the AIT Spokesman, to give us a talk today. Now, his topic is the relationship between media and the spokesman, or spokesperson in the digital age. That is his topic. I want to introduce Mr. Zimmer. I think you also know his background from our website. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Zimmer.
I'm going to explain what we call public diplomacy. That's outreach, and I'll get into that in a second. The role of the spokesman or spokesperson, the spokesman's relationship with the media, how we interact. The role of the spokesman is the next piece. This is, I believe, at our election event in November. We invite people to come watch our election. That's, again, soft power, right? We welcome people to come. We have some snacks. We watch the election returns. I can tell you our goal there was not to feed people lunch and to watch television, right? I'm talking to these people about democracy and a peaceful election and voter turnout. Our guests were looking at a television coverage that we had a couple different channels on, and we noticed how the media might cover the same subject differently. The functions of the government press office, I've talked about how I do the information side. Interacting with the media is the most obvious and the most apparent one, and you may see me out there. We'll see some examples later on of work I've done here. A lot of people have seen me on television or heard me on the radio or seen me in the newspaper. News monitoring is another thing. My colleagues who are here today, Lynn and Irene, are looking every day at the newspaper. I don't read very well, so they look at the newspaper and they say, AIT's in the news. And I say, how does it look? Did they say a good thing about us? Did they say a bad thing about us? They're obviously allowed to say a bad thing, but then we want to say, was that right? Did we make a mistake? Or did they have a misperception? What are the people of Taiwan seeing about the US government, about AIT? We have many tools as a information office. We call ourselves the information office or the news office. I'm going to go over a few of them. The point here is that there's no one-size-fits-all solution to get a message out. Not everything merits a press release. Not everything is going to be received well if it's in a press release. Today I could have sent you over my PowerPoint and a couple of lines of text. It wouldn't be the same, obviously, right? Always be available. This is something we'll get into again as we get into social media toward the last section. If I turn off, again, it's 2012, we didn't operate like, or 2013, we didn't always operate like this, but right now, if I don't answer the phone, they're going to run the story anyway. So I better be available. And again, I've got a backup in my boss. But if I just choose not to pick up the phone or turn off my phone on the weekend or after hours, we're going to lose because we always have to be available. Emails, you don't have to respond right away. We don't respond right away. Sometimes I'll say, I need 24 hours to look at this. I need 12 hours to look at this. I need to wait for Washington to wake up. But I'm available, and I'm going to get back to you. This is the first case study. This is when things go well. We can take a look at an interview. You'll excuse my Chinese, I hope. But this is a reporter that, and I hope it's not unprofessional to call him out because you're going to see him on the video here, but he called. He wants to do an interview. He calls ahead. He makes arrangements. We get him into AIT, which some people think you can't do, but if you call ahead, make arrangements, you can bring your camera in. He asks questions. He sticks to the subject. He doesn't try to blindside me, and we have a great relationship.
我们可以用这个活动让台湾人问我们问题，然后可以看我们的官员回答他们的问题。的话题包括最喜欢的饭，最喜欢的休息的活动，这样，所以我们希望我们的台湾朋友可以问我们这样的问题，跟我们的台湾朋友沟通。
I hope it's been a little bit interesting. We've got a little bit of time for questions. I welcome them. Please be very free, and thanks for having me.
AIT just have a lot of activities like last year the night market, this year with the AIT. I just wonder, it's just focused on Taiwan, or maybe your country's policy try to friendly to all of the country, or just in Taiwan? I just wondering.
That's a great question. Thank you. Broadly, we're always trying to get out more. Again, this concept of public diplomacy is kind of a new one. We've always had outreach, for as long as the State Department's existed, or as long as the U.S. government. I appreciate the questions. I appreciate the chance to be here. Keep in touch and appreciate it. Thanks.